Hello YouTube, it's Chris Martin again. Well, I finally did it. I went online to look for businesses that were, seemed to be lucrative to get into. I broke down and caved in, and I did the $97 21-day training with inboundcloser.com. So it's closing. Basically, when you sign up for the package, they email you and they open up training modules through the Sales Mentor site. You have a login and password, and then they have training modules that you go through week 1, week 2, week 3, and week 0, of course, it starts out as. I'm in week 0, lesson 2, 7-figure closing. After reading the closing script, what it's for pretty much is when you sign up for inboundcloser.com, you are projecting yourself out there to employers that are hiring inbound closers because they do not have the time to finalize and close sales between potential customers. They're too busy running their businesses, and they need somebody to get a hold of their customers and who are already interested in the products or services that they have online to sell to close a deal with those customers. So in my past experience, I worked for MCI WorldCom during 2003. The two companies finally merged together, and they both lost customers due to lying about their phone rates and their home phone bills, charging the customers extra fees that were hidden and weren't upright and honest about what they had to offer their customers. So out of training, MCI put me in win-back campaign, trying to win back the customers that are already angry at the companies. So, my experience with that was most sales reps out of training that went into win-back campaign with me, they usually stayed on the phone for 5 to 10 seconds before the customer actually hung up on them. And with good reason. They had a bad taste in their mouth about, what they've bought before from the company. My handle time, or the time spent on the phone with the customer, was anywhere from 30 minutes to 2.5 to 3 hours maximum. During a sales call, most of my bosses would come by my phone, and while I was on the phone with the customer, they would cuss me out loud. The customer can hear my bosses cuss me out, and I've had a lot of crazy, wild experiences with that. But they would cuss me out saying, "Can't you make an effing sale?" And I couldn't close. I could keep the customer on the phone for days. I love to talk. But to close the deal, I couldn't grasp my mind around the psychology of closing a deal with marketing. So Corey Archuleta tried to show me. He was a gentleman that worked for MCI there, and he was my personal trainer. He landed $95,000 his first year with MCI at the age of 16. He was 17 when I met him. I tried to learn from him. Whatever I could learn, I really honestly tried. I still couldn't grasp the idea of closing. So Corey sat me down with a whole bunch of verbatim scripts to read to the customer to lead to the closing to finally end the sale with the customer. And no matter how hard I tried verbatim to read them, I still couldn't close a sale. I think it's a psychological thing with me. I don't know. But I joined this opportunity to see if I can be a good closer or not. And to see if I can grasp the idea and psychology behind closing. So I hope that I become a phenomenal closer in the future and do good business with companies. So as I venture out forward from the training module that I am going through, I'll keep you guys posted on how it's going. I see other comments and videos on facebook.com. You can join a group, inboundcloser.com, and the Sales Mentor. These are platforms that other experienced people who are making money in the business help coach, and you can actually get on the line with or a phone call or a video face-to-face call and practice your presentation with the other person. And the idea of that is to practice your personality and how you project what you present as far as helping other businesses make sales online and or through multimedia. And you practice these scripts, presenting yourself and what you have to offer them, and how to close them as well during the call. And I haven't done it yet. I haven't got on the phone or a video call with any of my colleagues in the groups. I will be soon. The script that they have me following for the 7-figure income in training module week 0 lesson 2, it's a PDF at the end of the video that you can click, and it downloads to your phone, and you have a copy of the layout of the script. And I went through the script. It's kind of lengthy, but the psychology of it seems to be easy enough to understand. One other concern, though, that I have is starting out in this field is I did truck driving from the year 2000 to 2017, so that's 17 years worth of experience as a truck driver trainer and an owner-operator. But the 1 year of sales was unsuccessful with MCI, so I'm not going to use that on a resume. I didn't make one sale during the whole year I worked for them. But that's the only sales experience that I had, you know. It was outbound cold calling center, so which means that, you know, the customers don't call you, you call them, or you're in a phone jack on a headset and the computer automatically dials every time you hang up on a customer. It redials another number automatically. So it's mostly outbound calling. As an inbound closer, I've heard a few comments that there are 2 types of inbound closing. One is commission plus salary, and the other one is salary only. I've been told starting out in the business, it's ideal to get a annual base salary plus commission type job. So that's what I'll be looking for starting out, if there are any prospects out there for this. Also, Inbound Closer has an accelerator program for certified inbound closers. It's something like $595, a one-time fee. But these are for vetted inbound closers that have additional experience, because a lot of people as inbound closers, they sign up for the $97 package, and as Taylor Welsh, who is one of the main guys that does the presentations and training modules for Inbound Closer, he represents this other package because he has direct connects with businesses that are looking for experienced inbound closers to hire. And the idea of the certification is you get certified as an inbound closer, and therefore you're more employable to employers that are looking for inbound closers. He has direct social links for connecting inbound closers through the certified program, and they're more likely to hire them because they're certified, and they have additional sales experience in training because of the extended program. So I'm not going to do that right now. I'm just going to start out like everybody else that I've talked to on Facebook groups, with the $97 21-day training program. If I do land a job as an inbound closer, I'll let you guys know about it, and I probably will extend to become a certified inbound closer in the future. It might be interesting to invest in that for the $595. So I'm looking forward to a bright future. Like I said, the 17 years truck driving experience and the 1 year MCI experience. Past 4 years, I've been unemployed on a fixed income as a disabled Army veteran. So that doesn't look too good on a resume. I'm a little bit concerned about that right now. So I'm going to get on Facebook group and kind of put my feelers out there to some of the admins and say, how should I do my resume to present myself as, employable, and come up with an attractive, resume that I can put on Google Drive or Cloud or something like that, and forward it to future employers that want to know more about me. With that said, have a good day, YouTube, and I'll add more videos later. Bye.